Stop being stuck. In this video, we will show you an approach that may change how you view your life completely. We'd like to warn you, once you see this, you will not be able to unsee this. Robert Cialdini has a book called Influence. In that book, he writes about 6 psychological principles of persuasion. The 6th principle is scarcity, which is the basis of this approach we're about to share in this video. Marketers are very well known to use different types of scarcity tactics to sell their stuff. They communicate actively that the desired good might not be available in the future. This concept is very simple. If you have less of something, you perceive it as more valuable. If you don't have it but need it, it can even become a painful situation for you. Limited time offer, limited availability, just here, just now, just in the next 2 days before it's gone. All of these types of slogans profit from this principle of scarcity. Some are fake and some are real, but we can tell you one thing that is 100% factual for sure. They do work, and one reason they work so well is because of procrastination. People would just put off the decision to buy, start, or act upon something, unless that is, of course, they feel that they would be worse off by missing out on this opportunity. This gives them a literal sense of urgency. This urgency then makes them prioritize it and want to take action on it. You probably know people who are overweight and in bad health conditions and are fully aware of these bad health conditions. They say that they need to change, but they don't actually change for years. Now, life can bring certain situations that trigger them to eventually change. A very classic example of this would be a medical examination. The doctor tells them that they will die in X amount of years if they don't change their lifestyle. Now, this creates scarcity. The doctor sets them a life countdown, therefore making lifetime more scarce. And this is the exact same way that a marketer creates scarcity. Here, the doctor gives a perspective to the patient that changes the way the patient perceives time. Suddenly, they're able to change their diet after multiple years of procrastination. Not only do they see the consequences of their actions to date, or inactions and consequences depending on how you look at it, but they also have a timer on it, and that can beat every excuse if it hits well. Fortunately, you don't need to destroy your health to have the doctor tell you how much time you have left. You can use this concept to your own advantage in your everyday life. We know the average life expectancy, so you can make an estimate and calculate an average amount of weeks that you have left in your life. Feel free to, of course, make adjustments based on your own health and or life circumstances. But let's say you have roughly 4,000 weeks available. You've already used up an X amount of them, and there are about a Y amount left. A 30-year-old would have 1,560 weeks used up already and 2,400 left based on that calculation. The weeks you spend when you're 75 years old might have a different value to you than the weeks that you spent when you were 45 years old. Do with this information what you'd like. Once you have your planner, you can start making the weeks you've already consumed. The ones you expect to still have, leave empty. Every single week, you can remind yourself about the finite nature of life. Every single week, you're 1 week closer to death. Did you make that week count? Did you do what would make you proud of yourself on your deathbed? Did you do the things you would regret not doing when you know that your life is over? Now, this timer is not as accurate as some of the countdowns that marketers use online, but this one is definitely real to every single person on the planet. Your death is coming whether you want to face it or not, whether you're ready to die or not, whether you've accomplished the things you wanted to or not. Maybe next week, maybe 1,750 weeks from now. We just don't know. But we do know that you are the director. You determine what you do during those weeks that you have available. Instead of motivational videos or quotes, look at your life in weeks and make those weeks count. You are the creator of those weeks. Now that we've opened up your mind a bit, let's simplify things and tell you how do you use this approach in your real life. We suggest that you just print out your life calendar and put it on your wall or somewhere where it's visible. Then when you do your weekly review or journal, just mark the current week. Each week there should be fewer and fewer available slots left. In the description, you'll also find links to posters you can buy. You can also print your own personalized calendar based on your birth date. So what do you think about this approach? Did this change your approach to how you see your life? Is this timer rather scary or actually rather liberating for you? Please let us know in the comments below. If you'd like to fast track your way to success and change now, fill out the application form below to work with us. We're on a mission to help people get unstuck and change for the better. If you'd like to support that mission, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, and drop a comment down below. This helps us grow and reach more people and ultimately make the world a better place. Thank you for watching.